We are live.
I was actually going to go with Ms. TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the best show for WWE on YouTube channel.
Stadium Junkies Media. And we are live.
With the most
so I have to wake up from the shadow room.
Yeah, yes, you do.
As previously mentioned, we are live with a very, very lively cast today. Gentlemen, state your names.
Future champion Jeffrey Burtis. Get it memorized.
Okay, first off, it's beautiful Tony Lopez. Let's get that off.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't know about all that.
Now, let me state.
Yeah, he's not a jobber anymore.
We will be live streaming the final of the best of 3 series between me and Jeffrey for that championship that James happens to be holding.
Okay.
So, may the best man.
You got to be there opening, by the way.
May the best man win.
But also afterwards, they got to play against the champion.
He'll lose.
Anything to keep your belt, right?
Well, actually, let me rephrase that. The winner can choose any game in that place. I'll leave it as that. Even a game I'm horrible at, or we can do a pinball final.
I like pinball final, but don't worry, I'm gonna choose what I want. And yes, I'm eating chips. I'm sorry, guys. It sounds horrible in the audio.
I apologize. I was playing Madden while we go live, but I should add. I'll deal with this later. But
let's deal with that later.
I'm still waiting on everyone's introductions.
Oh,
I'm the glorious Jeffrey Burtis. Get it memorized.
James, who are you?
I am the placeholder champion right now because I was the former champ, waiting to see who will try to take the title.
His son's the placeholder champ.
Yeah, he's in the other room. He's not doing pod. I learned to not let him do podcasts anymore.
Whatever you've learned, so you're learning.
I'm always learning. I'm 29 years old and learning.
Hey, you got to learn something new every day, right?
Especially, we're learning little things like Rhonda still stumbles on her interviews and
Jesus. Oh God. I know what he's bringing up. I know exactly what he's bringing up.
There's a lot of things. I mean, I'm just gonna go through the local mill of just and just see what we got. I mean, everyone's still worried about AJ Styles' injury, but AJ Styles actually on an interview mentioned it's kind of bothering him that everyone's worried about him.
Good
Job, AJ.
It's like, I don't need you to worry about me. It's like, I don't know if this is kayfabe at this point or that's what it feels like. What else here? Because everything else is kind of like blah blah.
Oh, the Louisiana State Athletic Commission on every other show, but like WWE and Ring of Honor, just banning a whole bunch of moves,
banning everything from even power bombs.
Yep, power bombs, like moonsaults, 450 splashes.
That's a little bit of
which even Will Ospreay went on Twitter and say, okay, so I can't even do pretty much over half my moves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see now, Louisiana Commission.
What did you put in here, Jeffrey? Oh, that. Oh. Okay.
Dang it! Why you have to try to distract us in the middle of?
But okay, like because we have like what Progress is going to be in town this weekend. What is it? Not this weekend. Next weekend. I say in town. Well, you know what? Louisiana's not that far from us, so I could say in town.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, a lot of people from the especially Shreveport area are Cowboys fans. So.
That's true. This is true.
New Orleans Saints.
No, they are. Don't believe me. They are Cowboys fans.
They're a little farther away, but here's the thing: while many states have laws on the books of regulating pro wrestling, the reason Louisiana takes a banned move list seriously stems from the 1996 incident where a wrestler, Aldous Gene Bergeron, worked as Gino Van Dam, was paralyzed by a botched pile driver. Not the first time we heard about a botched pile driver, right?
Yeah.
And he was awarded $7 million in a judgment against the commission for not enforcing their own rules. Let's see now. What else here? The document provides example of banned moves like all variations of the pile driver. Okay, I'm fine with that. All variations of the power bomb. What?
I'm really not cool with that.
No.
I mean, it's one thing to give WWE the exemption in Ring of Honor, but you're banning a lot of indie people who need to make their name, who makes these names off of power bombs. I'm sorry, the Batista bomb wouldn't even be used if he was in the indies scene right now.
Actually, we see a lot of like the big power guys in indies. They use a power bomb.
And then you take away the skinny guys with the moonsault, shooting star press, 450 splash, or any variation thereof, which involves one wrestler leaping or flipping off the ropes or turnbuckle to contact the head or neck of an opponent with any part of his body.
Oh, so they're saying don't aim for the neck
or head. But here's the thing: that's
a very vague definition, though.
It's very vague, and from the way I can take this and apply it to not only the wrestler who's taking it, but the wrestler who's giving it.
Yes.
And it's like, okay, pretty much I can't land on there, so who's the only one who can do that? I mean, who can do a move that's similar? A phenomenal forearm, pretty much, huh? Everything else involves the head or neck in some kind of way by the giver. The stun gun or any variation of which results in one fighter's head or neck being dragged, draped, or clotheslined across the ropes.
Oh, so Steve Austin's old finishing move in like WCW.
Yeah. Being dragged, draped, or clotheslined across the ropes. Heck, if anything, you can kind of say when people take out other opponents to take them outside the ring, they can even claim that's illegal.
Yeah.
Because you're right here in the chest, it's close to the neck.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No wrestler shall throw, push, shove, or force another out of the ring or over the top rope.
Jesus.
So they just enforced it properly right there. And then, while many have focused on the head or neck stipulation way around the band, since a properly executed version of most moves like the pile driver means those areas of the body don't come in contact with the ring. It does appear certain things are enforced regardlessly. Let me see now. We've never had any problems with doing 450 or moonsaults or anything of that. Our rules are fighting in the crowd, pile driver, and bleeding. As long as you stay away from that stuff, you're good to go.
Oh, Jesus, hold up. That's a Ring of Honor show.
That's a bit of it's a bit
fighting of in the crowd, pile drivers, and bleeding. That's a little too
ECW?
No, taking away those is pretty much taking away a good show. But that's also a very vague synopsis of the rules that we just presented. As long as they don't have forfeit, as long as our rules are fighting the crown, pile driver, and bleeding. As long as you stay away from that stuff, we're good to go.
Oh, so they should be fine, really, if you think about it.
This is a bit much. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Is from the major league promotions, which have to abide by the band's move list, which don't have to abide by the band's move list. WWE, Ring of Honor, and the two companies will show next week designated as major leagues.
Dang. So Ring of Honor got diagnosed as a major league. Oh.
Hey, that's an honor in of itself, but the fact that Louisiana has these restrictions is kind of wow.
There's that. WrestleMania will be running 7 hours long.
I told you.
Oh God.
And Jerry's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get there till 5. I'm getting there early."
5 o'clock is the start. Not even pre. Probably the start.
7 hours. God.
Jeffrey, we've sat through a 7-hour show before.
Oh,
We've all sat through a 7-hour show before.
Jesus Christ.
I won't read this, but it's just a headline. Heyman on why he's inducting Goldberg in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he's inducting Goldberg?
Edge and Christian are inducting the Dudleys.
That made sense.
Which will be running by the Hardy family. I'm kidding.
That would be hilarious, actually.
That'd be great.
Just all of a sudden you hear just a laughter in the background. Yeah.
And by the way, who doesn't want a Mower of Lawns t-shirt from WWEshop.com?
That guy right there, Mr. Belknap.
That is the perfect Father's Day shirt. I'll let you know ahead of that. Cut off the sleeves along the seam. It'd be the perfect Father's Day shirt for me.
Aw. Well, I mean, you're making this kind of easy for us, right? We still got to get him a hat, Tony.
So, for Father's Day,
Jeffrey, when you see me on Friday, we're going to go get that.
So, easy money. All you have to do is get a Rusev Day shirt and a Mower of Lawn shirt. Cut off both of the sleeves along the seam. You're done. That's all I need.
That's all you need, huh?
Well, I can show you my Amazon list.
Oh God, you made a list.
Well, I made multiple lists.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, James.
What?
You just made the list.
No, other things on my Amazon made a list.
I was waiting for you to say it. Honestly.
No, I was saving it, but you kind of ruined it. Thank you.
Hey, I'm not letting you have that one.
Wait, because you know what happens to people who ruin my list, right?
Oh God.
Okay. WWE has failed to hype Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ.
Yes, they have.
You all feel that way?
I feel that.
Maybe it's just not enough emphasis on that match.
I feel like they've put attention to it, but I don't feel like they made it hyped. I think what they did is they just brought attention. Like, yes, we know it's going to be a good match, so why hype it anymore, kind of thing. I think what they're trying to do is bring the expectation low, so when they hit it high, it's good.
Because we know that if Vince gives them time, that match is going to be good, right?
Oh yeah.
But here's also the question: is A, time, and B, where are they going to put it at this point? Because
we already have 13 confirmed matches on the card. Okay, let's say 2 or 3 of them are going to be on the pre-show, right?
For sure.
And then there's a chance that
there's an 11th match. Taker Cena.
And there's a chance of Bailey and Sasha.
There is that chance.
But from what I'm understanding, they're in that women's battle royal.
No, you don't. You bring
a storyline into that match and have them be like the last 2.
So what they're probably going to do is probably going to make a main story for SummerSlam, which is good if they're planning ahead.
That I'll be okay. When you put it that way, I'd be okay with that. I would prefer WrestleMania because those ladies deserve the spotlight, but I'm okay either way.
I'm still in the impression they got 4 women's related matches on the card.
That's at least
Asuka, Charlotte, Nia, Alexa,
women's battle royal, and the mixed tag match.
Wait, what? That's at WrestleMania?
The mixed tag match between Ronda and Angle.
Oh! I'm thinking about the mid-match challenge. I'm sorry.
Jimmy Hart will induce Hillbilly Jim in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
Jimmy Hart.
Bravo.
That man. It just reminds you of all the characters back in the day, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is the kind of WWE they need to go to now, as back in the '80s, to go back to a good '90s style. Let's see now.
New Japan was good this past week.
I'm just baffled by this. Cena made Nikki sign a 75-page agreement before moving in.
Oh yeah, the prenup, yeah. The prenup to move in.
Really?
The prenup, yeah, no, that's real. That's a real. There's a document.
See that you control freak.
He's a businessman, man. What do you expect?
Oh, we
Yeah.
want prenup. We want prenup because something that you need to
Yeah.
have.
Oh,
Because when she leaves you, she's gonna leave with half.
I'm sorry, but there's a bump on PWG that just. Oh. Oh, I gotta show this. I gotta show this. I gotta show this.
Oh
Jesus.
Lord.
You know, it's good when we start off the show with our top story, quote unquote top stories, and you hear something like that. All right.
Okay.
So
That's Keith Lee. Oh, that's
I
Keith
can't.
Lee. No. I know who that was. It was Keith Lee and Matt Riddle.
Oh man, Riddle knows to take a bump, but he didn't bounce properly.
Mm-mm.
Oh, no bounce. He just slid. Oh,
Whee!
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's painful.
That's brutal.
What the? Rusev isn't happy with Pizza Hut.
Why?
The
When is
hell?
he not happy? When is he happy?
This is why I like doing these segments before we go to our shows. Because oh man, it just won't load really. But let's see now. Jeez, I have to read. Rusev's very hungry Bulgarian. The Lion of Bulgaria recently sent out warning to Pizza Hut saying that he was done with them. Apparently, he lives outside of their delivery area and they won't bring him food. There's also allegedly no reason why they won't do it either, which is just awful.
Wow.
Forget the fact that we're talking about Pizza Hut here. It's rather inconvenient that someone like Rusev can't get food brought to him. Oh, and then a tweet from Rusev is shown. Okay, Rusev Day is done with at Pizza Hut. You officially, and then bold, suck, period. You don't want to deliver pizza to my house for no reason. Dot. And then back to regular text. Any recommendations for other pizzas?
Domino's.
Papa John's. Why Domino's? Ugh, Papa John's.
Domino's.
The sauce is no Papa John's. Just
I don't eat pizza. But even I don't go to Domino's. I don't eat pizza. But even I know better not to go to Domino's. Come on, Tony.
Hey Tony, I'm gonna mute Jeffrey real quick. Kidding.
What?
Are we really gonna listen to advice for a guy who's that picky?
Yeah, seriously, he doesn't know what real food is.
Shut up.
All he knows is chicken nugget, and a steak.
And fajitas.
Oh, okay. Now let's get you.
I can eat fajitas. It's just so expensive.
And then you're talking to a guy who really enjoys a nice Gouda sandwich every so often.
Oh yeah, Gouda.
Yeah, Gouda and caramel apple bacon.
Ooh,
caramel apple. Sounds yummy.
Some people like smoke applewood with the style with the caramel apple, but man, someone made a good caramel apple sauce to go into. And at first, I was like, "Ugh, it just seems weird with the melted Gouda." But it just surprised the crap out of you. It's kind of like they made it's like a nice apple butter.
Oh my god,
caramel flavoring, bacon and Gouda. See, I know my food.
Or just get some like traditional Swedish meatballs, like the gravy, the meatball, the jelly. I don't know what is in that jelly sauce, but all three of those together.
That does not sound appealing at all.
Believe me, it's good.
Mania thinking.
What are they doing?
PW Mania. I gotta check their sources. For that, here's the. I'm not gonna even tell you the headline because I want to surprise you with it. Oh, NBC Sports. That's the reason why. Former WWE champion Roman Reigns was recently interviewed by NBC Sports to promote WrestleMania 34 match against Brock Lesnar. During the interview, Roman was asked about potentially being paired with Paul Heyman on WWE television.
Okay.
What he had to say, Roman was asked to potentially be paired with Paul Heyman. I think it's really cool. Obviously, it comes down to a couple of different things creatively. but I think it would be really neat. I think it would be able to show a different aspect of myself. Unless it's a full heel turn, I see no reason.
Yeah, neither do I.
I would love it. I mean, wouldn't we like a Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman?
Only if he goes heel turn, but they're trying to push his face still. A face would not want a manager.
No. That's really all I got to say it just now.
I mean, if I recall, it was either Heyman. No, it's Cornette. It was Cornette that said this. When you switch someone from a face to a heel, you have to change everything about them. You have to change their moves. You have to everything that people liked about them. You have to make them hate you. You know what's easy about doing heel to face like Seth Rollins did? You change absolutely nothing but beat up the people that everyone hates.
That's true.
I did hear him say that, and it was well said. I mean,
you don't have to change anything, but hey, you hate this guy, I hate this guy. Let's beat him up, and y'all can do the same moves, and people are gonna love me. And then as long as I don't cheat, and I do nice promos, people are gonna like me as a face. Heels, complete opposite. You have to do stuff people hate about you. I mean, you had Charlotte when she go. It's gonna be hard to do another heel turn on Charlotte right now, because she had to change her style up to people to hate her. When she went heel the first time, I mean, they didn't really do much changes other than make her cheat and have her father come in and do stuff. But when she switched from heel to face, she did absolutely nothing but not cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Think about
Made
that.
it too easy.
Yeah.
So it's much harder to do that, to go from face to heel. But WWE is really good at that. The problem is,
I mean,
they're heel to face.
The heels are fine. They have a face problem. They've had a face problem for quite some time, and they just don't know what to do.
I think their booking is more the problem than anything.
Yeah,
because their promos is part of the booking.
Like, let's face it, without that heel turn, the Usos would have been irrelevant.
Speaking of Usos, I got a pretty good transition.
Oh god.
WWE may have spoiled a potential stipulation to a certain tag team title.
Don't you dare say ladder match.
Don't you dare.
Who said anything about just ladders?
Don't.
Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my! Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my! Tables, ladders, chairs. Oh my!
Someone's excited.
Jeffrey.
I'm here.
The last time we had a proper TLC match at WrestleMania was 17.
So yeah, you're not excited at all.
Oh no, not at all.
Not in the slightest.
James,
so how y'all feel about Bullet Club changing the logo?
Wait, what?
Nani?
Excuse me?
Did none of y'all hear this?
I hear that they're retiring the logo.
No, Cody's doing something. Cody's
changing the logo.
He is like, I've never seen a guy in a popular group be so hated before in my life. Because like when the Strong Style Evolved event happened this past weekend, oh my God, the amount of boos this man was getting. Like he was in a tag match with Marty, and it was like once he started posing, boo. Once Marty started posing, yay, boo, yay. It's like, oh,
that was just Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he's getting nuclear heat. Is that what I'm hearing?
Nuclear heat.
Oh, nuclear.
Let's go nuke. Let's fire the nuke. Fire the nuke. Enemy tactical nuke incoming on Cody. It's over.
But this is all going to lead to that Cody versus Kenny match this next weekend.
Ooh, me kind of want to watch.
Yeah, I do too.
Kenny wins, right?
But But here's the
Whoa,
issue.
whoa, wait, what are you showing us, James?
Yeah, James, what is that?
Well, keep on going, and I'll show you what this is about.
Okay, okay. Look, next weekend. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
Wait.
I blanked. I blanked.
Come on, Cody.
You talking about Cody and Kenny?
Oh, Cody and Kenny, man, this thing they've been building it up properly for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is pretty much like the fate of the Bullet Club is in this match right here.
The fate of the fate of the Bullet Club.
The fate of Bullet Club, yeah.
Man,
and it's just crazy because like just the fact that this whole thing has just been building barely in the ring. It's been all through the being the Elite series.
The elite. The elite.
The elite. The elite. The elite. What in the world?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Segue.
Yeah, I am.
Let's go to how ridiculous.
What the crap were those statistics?
This is the length of each WrestleMania by minutes.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
You notice that trend?
What's going up, up, up? Whoa, look at that jump from 28 to 29. 29. That's 29 to 30? Oh, Jesus.
But 30 was one of the better ones, if not the best one of our generation.
And because of that, 31, 32, 33.
And 34 is going to be longer.
Number of wrestlers.
Just think about it. We're going to have to get to where we need to be earlier.
Or it's a 2-day show.
They're never going to do that.
No.
Okay.
You're not about to do that to us.
I mean, look at New Japan. They're doing, those 2-day, 3-day, 4. WWE will follow suit one day.
No.
Look at the amount of wrestlers they use for 29, then 30.
29. That was That was New York.
Twice in a lifetime.
Yeah, that was John Cena, Rock.
And Taker, Punk.
And Triple H. No. Triple H, Brock.
Isn't that the last time Brock lost at Mania?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
And then look down even more. Percentage of in-ring action.
Oh.
Why? It's kind of weird.
Alarming, especially from this jump.
Well, because what is it? 12 and 13, like 12. That was all about that little spike. There was an hour Iron Man match in that show.
Oh, so kind of skewed either way.
Yeah.
But then 15.
15. There's a surprising a lot of like backstage segments in the show.
15. Why I wonder.
And then worst wrestling percentage in wrestling history. And look where we're at.
Wow, what do you know?
God.
31, one of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
30. Well, down here, that's the reason why. Then the least amount, no wonder we were bored. But 33, just barely. Then again, a lot of transition, a lot of walking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Proposed idea. I received one time. Let's see now. When it comes to the television shows, should we reserve the entrances for the home crowd, and then to have live wrestling on television only when it's on television? So you cut out so much time on entrances that you can at least have another segment of show.
I can't argue with that.
I really can't. I can't argue that at all.
You can add a backstage promo and an in-ring promo extra, thanks to cutting out those entrances.
Smart. What I mean,
especially
smart book.
SmackDown, who only has 2 hours, that will give more airtime.
What's a long entrance on SmackDown? Nakamura,
Bobby Roode,
AJ Styles.
Wait a minute.
AJ Styles. Rusev Day is a little short. But
Charlotte.
Well, if you add in the whole, the whole entrance of actually singing Rusev Day instead of just Rusev coming out.
No, it's not Rusev Day anymore. It's Rusev Mania.
It's always going to be Rusev Day.
By the way, happy Rusev Day, guys.
Happy Rusev Day. Happy day before Easter.
Tomorrow, I should say.
Don't say it.
The Rusev is with you, and all with you.
On the third day, the Rusev rise.
The Bulgarian rise, and he yelled, "Machka!"
I'm done with both of you. Both of you.
Happy Easter, guys.
Happy Easter.
Don't you play with me.
I'm so done with it. Don't disrespect the day Jesus rose.
Hold on.
Do you realize how Catholic I am? How many times have I read the Bible? Yeah.
Oh God.
Congratulations to Ms. and Maurice for the birth of their daughter.
Yay!
It was a nice little picture of all three of them holding hands. I'm like, oh.
When she caught these hands.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I wasn't the first one to say that. Thank you, Ollie Davis.
Oh, yeah, he did say that. He did say,
Strowman's mystery partner. Anyone wants to take a guess? Because
Rey Mysterio.
Everyone's pulling Rey Mysterio. I'm not.
And Rey Mysterio has already said he will not be there. He still has a torn bicep. There's no way that Rey Mysterio will be in New Orleans this weekend.
Yeah, I've been telling people it's like I don't really see it happening, but then again,
do we see Hardy showing up?
Hardy's showing up when he said he wasn't going to be there. That's the only.
But this is
I can add.
But like this is the only thing. This is like he has a legit injury. Like he had to pull out of the New Japan show.
Yeah, sorry, we never got Juju Thunder Liger.
Did you call him Juju?
Sorry.
You called him Juju Thunder Liger.
I had Juju Smith-Schuster on the brain, okay?
It's don't disrespect a legend. It's Jushin Thunder Liger. Jushin.
I had another player on the brain.
In wrestling history.
And then actually what was kind of cool is after the match with him and Ospreay this weekend.
By the way, how was that match?
Great match.
Good alternative.
Oh man, that whole show was great. I mean, if I ever tell y'all to watch a match, watch the last one between the Golden Lovers and the Young Bucks. That's Kenny and Ibushi versus the Bucks.
Okay.
It's a 45-minute tag match.
What in that? Wait.
Just for a little bit of enjoyment pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you, Naomi.
But after that match, what is it? Ospreay actually called out Mysterio and saying, "Whenever you get healthy, I'll put this title on the line against you, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title." And then, freaking Marty Scurll came out of nowhere and smacked him in the back with that damn umbrella.
Go, Marty!
And also ripped Ray's mask off.
Oh, whoa.
Luckily, Ray had a hoodie on. So, Jushin came back and saved the day. Gave Ray his mask back. You know, good angles. Good angles.
That is something you don't do. You never take a luchador's mask off. That is shame.
Anybody who wears a mask in wrestling, you don't take their mask off.
That's no. I don't know if I feel about that.
Unless your name's Sin Cara.
Jesus Christ!
Stop.
Who did it in 205 by accident one time?
I think it was Lindsay.
Either Dorado or Metalik. I don't know.
I want to say it was Dorado. I know it's one of the ones who can't speak English.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That wasn't being racist. That was truth.
Like, do you want the truth or do you want the truth?
Can I handle the truth?
No, you can't.
Jeffrey, you can't even handle anything that's not a chicken strip. Come on.
Wow.
Oh.
But at least you can handle the hot stuff.
Yeah, he's going to a Chinese restaurant and he's not allowed to touch a sweet and sour chicken.
But he has to do the hot wing challenge one day.
That's WrestleMania weekend.
No, what was the reason? What was the thing that we said for WrestleMania? The things that we hate? We did the finishers, but that's only during the show. I think the things that we hate.
I know one of the things we have to do is that the eggnog or milk thing. Still have to do that.
Which luckily we have Cuphead and such.
No, it was that was for a Jackbox Party Pack.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do
You hate Texas Motor Speedway.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do the hate thing. So you hate NASCAR and Texas Motor Speedway.
I hate NASCAR.
So at least we got something for him. Jeffrey hates food.
Jeffrey hates food, so we'll have. I have an idea.
Crutch calamari?
No. I have a better idea. Put 3 things in front of him. One, or each thing worse than the other, and he has to eat all 3 of those. All of it.
You can't even finish hot wings, so why are you forcing me to eat things I don't?
Well, look, this is so you can explore new things.
You're still trying on that.
Yes, I'm still trying this. We're gonna make a YouTube series out of this, okay?
No.
You better hope not to lose, Tony.
NASCAR.
Am I gonna have to go to a whole race?
Yes.
Well, Jeffrey and I already have this plans from Friday.
What the hell? No, explain yourselves. We have time. It's 12:37. We've already spent 37 minutes on a pre-show.
The Firestone 600 IndyCar race at Texas Motor Speedway early June.
I didn't realize y'all were going to make me go to an Indy race.
Well, there's Indy, but we can also go to the previous day, which is the NASCAR Truck Series race.
No!
And people tickets at least, and less people there.
Oh, my God.
But we have to attend the whole race. You have to be there for opening ceremonies.
Oh. This is in June? I swear to God. Predictions, when we do predictions on Thursday.
We have to make very keen predictions.
Oh, my God. I have to make sure I don't fuck this up. Oh, God.
Other than college sports, because I really just don't like college sports.
How do you feel about golf?
Dude, I golf.
I hate the Cowboys.
How do you feel about tennis?
Dude, I played tennis. I played racquetball, too.
God damn it. How do you feel about the Yankees?
Huh? Ooh. You're just gonna take me to a Rangers game, which I'm gonna love.
No.
You take me to a Cowboy game, and it's not the Saints. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Jeffrey, we're gonna take you to a Cowboys.
Who they play?
Let me see the home. I'm gonna check the homes. I'm gonna check the home schedule. I got this.
I'm already on it.
Man, can you afford it? Because I can't even afford that.
Oh, he's gonna get the standing seats.
Yeah, I'm doing party pass if I go.
Oh, if that's the case, it depends on how much it costs. But dang it, also depends on which day because I can only go on certain times.
Let's see.
I'll join them. Fuck that. I'll join them.
I will too, just to go to a Cowboys game.
Even if it's standing room only. Hey, I'm gonna watch it on TV. Might as well watch it with buds, right?
Yep.
Alrighty, your home. The home games are Giants, Eagles, Redskins, Saints, Bucks, Jags, Titans, Lions.
Ooh, okay, I got it. I know what we're going to.
Which one? If you say Bucks.
Oh yeah, we're going the Cowboys Bucks. No.
terrible.
Okay.
It's not as bad as Cowboys New England. God.
Wait, you play
Oh.
New England?
Oh.
You play New England?
No, you don't. Thank God.
We play Tennessee.
Tennessee, Lions, Jaguars, Bucks, Saints in your division.
Oh, then you're definitely going to you're going to an Eagles game.
Okay. You make it sound like I have a problem with the Eagles.
Huh?
I'm not allowed to go.
Oh.
because I would have to commit mass murder, and I don't.
So
If you, especially, you can't do a Redskins game because I would have. We wouldn't even make it to the door because I would have set people's cars on fire at that point. Sorry.
So wait, Tony, you hate NASCAR with a burning passion.
I think it's the stupidest thing ever created.
You did not just say that.
It's worse than Jeffrey's hate for the New Orleans Saints. Oh wait, love of the New Orleans Saints.
Well,
NASCAR. I think
if we when we do the NASCAR thing, we got to force him to buy the headsets. He has to listen in to what the drivers are doing and everything.
So James, we actually have to get you to go to like
go to a TCU baseball game.
What teams around here play lacrosse?
TCU.
You know, I wanted to play lacrosse in high school.
College lacrosse.
He would kind of enjoy that though.
No, he wouldn't.
Because I would actually try to learn the game along the way.
College bowling?
Huh?
Do they have that?
They have a college lacrosse somewhere, but it's mostly in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay, take me to a soccer game. There we go.
College men's soccer.
God.
No looking at ladies' butts.
College soccer. That will bore me.
Ooh.
At least I'm not saying it's the worst thing created, unlike you. At least I appreciate a sport.
I don't appreciate NASCAR.
God, you're bad.
He doesn't have.
It's like the worst thing I've ever seen. No, it's even worse because it's the worst thing I've ever seen on my TV.
You don't
take me to a golfing event. I think I can play golf, but watching golf would be horrible.
I'm watching the Masters before WrestleMania. I don't care.
At least we'll get exercise. Take me to the Colonial.
Oh Jesus!
We'll get exercise, but it'll be so dull to watch.
Yeah, Jeffries is way too down the line. We need to figure out something else.
And then also, I'll be the guy yelling, "Get in the hole!" on a par 5.
James, I'm watching the Masters before we go watch WrestleMania.
You know what?
Two words: Tiger Woods.
If we go to a golfing event, I'm gonna buy myself a Boston Brewers jersey just so I can say I'm Happy Gilmore when we go to a golfing event.
Good luck with that, because the Colonial's on in late May, if I recall.
Yeah, it is.
Crap. Actually, if we're gonna go to golfing event, let's just go to Top Golf.
Okay.
And you're not allowed to touch anything.
Any all golf?
I do.
I used to.
Oh, we all play golf. Hey, what do you know? Holy crap!
I used to.
We like to expand our horizons. That's not like Jeffrey with food.
Yeah. Speaking of horizons, let's actually go into Raw.
All
right.
Sponsored by Horizon Zero Dawn.
Great game. You should play it. Oh wait, you don't have a PS4.
Oh, I played it.
I don't have a console because PCMR.
Get out of here with that.
Of course, Universal Champion Brock Lesnar comes out with
I'm Tony. I got to switch.
And to be honest, it was just a long promo.
Mm-hmm.
I got monotonous because we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah, Roman
comes out, gets his ass whipped, whatever. Nia Jax to Mickie James.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting in only one sense.
Nia is really growing as a babyface.
Yes.
Because of the hatred for Alexa, because Alexa's. Ooh,
Let's be honest. That segment, meh. But you know who's actually doing better? 205 Live.
Yeah.
Heck, they didn't even get booed for the cruiserweights in this one. I mean, granted, we know who's going to win. It's Alexander, Mustafa Ali, and TJP and Gulak.
Yeah,
So,
and it was going to be.
Guess who it's going to be?
It was the two guys who were in the cruiserweight title match at WrestleMania.
Yep. So we got that. I mean, Miz TV with Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. This is the fun part.
I didn't see this at all.
I did not see this one.
It's worth it. It's worth it because Miz right before he gets on to about the whole situation with Rollins and Finn Balor, he starts getting on the Miz Taraj. Where were you in this and that? Even though they were in a match and such, where were you during this time? And they try to cause this sense of, okay, these guys are causing problems and eventually going to split. Finn Balor and Seth Rollins comes out and they try to instigate things more, and eventually led to Bo. I mean, the kind of things they said, it got to the point where I'm going to be, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. I'm better than this person. I'm better than that person. And as Axel's defending him, he even said, I'll be better than Mr. Perfect. Turns around slowly.
Oh, shoot.
Exactly. And he just caused a lot of monotony. All of a sudden, it was Bo and Curtis. And all of a sudden, you see the Miz. He looked like he was about to cry, but then he looked like he started laughing. Then they attacked Finn and Seth Rollins behind them.
Well played.
It was one of those moments. It was such a swerve, and I loved it.
Did he say anything about IRS?
I don't remember.
Because if Bo turned around like that, he would have had to say something about IRS.
Well, he was ready on Bo. Bo said something like, want to be A-lister who can't wrestle.
Oh, snap.
Because Miz was going off on the hard cam saying, I am this, I am that, I am. And then Bo had the microphone here and just whispered, want to be A-lister who can't wrestle. And all the crowd just reacted. And it's like, oh, here we go.
Jeez. I thought they were going to turn. Well played, Miz.
Bravo.
It was a swerve, man. I mean, geez. Hit the curb with that swerve, and they still got back on track.
Well played. That's all I got to say. It's just well played.
This is, of course, there was a pre-match interview with Charlie Caruso. That's really much it.
That's nice.
Let's see. Well, what's the notes here? She attempted to attack Asuka, but ended up eating a big kick to the jaw that scored the Empress of Tomorrow a victory. Let's see now. Foster SmackDown, the Women's Champion Charlotte. It doesn't matter. The suddenness of Asuka's strikes makes every match a potential knockout, and that was on full display here. They graded this an A. I would have said it was a B+, just because let's put it this way. This jobber is probably going to be in the Performance Center.
Jeez.
Hey, it's a start. You go to the Performance Center to become better.
True.
I mean, you're missing one key component because he passed away in the Performance Center. But, hey, you show off in your hometown like that and looked pretty good for being a squash.
Mm-hmm.
I say she's not going to be – she can actually be a contender in the future. Probably going to make a few shows on NXT. I can't guarantee anything else.
Probably.
Strowman and Sheamus. Strowman comes out.
Sheamus now, this is where I started tuning. This is where I started tuning in the Raw right here.
I'm only tuning in for one thing, and that's later.
Oh, I literally just turned it on at this point in the show.
I mean, Sheamus had to figure, wanted to figure out exactly who the partner is, so he had to face them.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you come in this ring? and get these hands.
Jeez.
You want to find out? Beat me.
Wow. He said that.
He pretty much said that.
Braun.
And what I found interesting was, like, during the match, Sheamus saw that there might have been like a slight knee problem with Braun during the match, so he started attacking the knee.
Because
Smart.
he had a weird limp. I mean, it looked real.
Yeah,
That's what you have to do when you take out the when you take down a monster among men. You have to go for the knees and the legs.
But usually it's a shoot. It's not a shoot. It's usually planned out ahead of time. We're gonna attack this. It looked legitimate that he was hurt for a second.
Good way of making it believable.
Exactly.
He made it real believable the way he hobbled, and they weren't even attacking the knee at first. I bet you they had to call an audible to realize, hey, he's going babyface, attack the knee.
Probably.
So we got that. Ronda was out with Kurt Angle explaining things. Absolution comes out.
Oh.
Absolution, huh?
Yeah, Paige started talking.
Paige started talking, tried to invite her while looking at a stage mode Ronda.
Can I be honest? The thing that annoyed me about Paige talking, the amount of times she used baby girl. Baby girl.
Oh, no.
Well, she has to show I'm the dominant one, but I'm also British.
Baby girl. That sounds too New Orleans.
Well,
WrestleMania is going to be in New Orleans, so hey.
No, it's the way she was saying it was too New Orleans.
Okay.
And eventually led to a quick squash match with Sonya and
Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy.
Since I can't use Paige.
I'm really getting mixed up with the Ruby Riot's names. Ruby Riot Squad's names.
You were about to say Liv Morgan, didn't you?
Yes, I was going to say Liv.
You were about to say Liv Morgan.
She's
more interesting, actually. But let's be real.
She's better looking.
She is better looking, and apparently she's like one of the funniest people backstage in WWE.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's good to know.
Very.
But
and that's coming from Shelton Benjamin's Twitter account.
By the way, that's something, especially for a veteran like him. If he says she's one of the funniest,
yeah,
you have to believe that.
You got to believe it.
But I remember it was Brian Zane who said this. It's like, who's messing up the makeup in the back for Ronda because she looks like stage mode. Then all of a sudden he said, speaking of bad makeup, it's it's Paige coming out with Absolution.
Oh yeah, he did say that. That was pretty good.
Too bad Paige can't take bumps.
So Gallows and Anderson versus Miz Taraj, whatever.
Didn't we already see this
multiple times?
Probably.
Elias returns.
Yay!
Rhino.
You know what? Still, it's Elias. He's on TV, and okay. Tell me if I'm wrong. We were there in Dallas last week
in the dark,
in the dark segment.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that he was saying sounded extremely similar to what he was saying on live TV.
Well, excluding the fact of he was making comparisons to him and LeBron.
Yeah, that's about it.
But then,
my boy LeBron.
Then again, he did make comparisons to him and the Beatles for Madison Square Garden when he went to Dallas.
Which, yeah, he did do that.
So,
it felt very similar.
By the way, little notes here. What was interesting was Jonathan Coachman bring up the possibility of Elias becoming Strowman's tag team partner at WrestleMania.
He spoils a lot.
Yeah, and Cole.
Coachman, shut up.
Elias does not have a match at this point. So, I mean, what else did he spoil on?
Dang it, Coach.
Coach, shut up.
He talks too much.
Bow, 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 bow. Sorry, watch Mania there.
Yeah.
So, no disqualification match. This is the main event, by the way. Cena and Kane.
I expected something to happen.
Man, it was dull. Even if I expected the
Kane's age clearly showed.
Man, that body.
Not his age. It was just like we were wanting something else to happen.
Well,
yes.
even if I wanted something else to happen, they didn't even execute the way I wanted to. Yes, it was. To be honest, let's admit, for a no disqualification match for live television, it was good. But that was horrible for a main event.
Yeah, I mean, Cena. It wasn't his fault.
It's all I blame that all on Kane. His God, he looked so.
I can't
Out of
blame
shape.
Kane entirely for that choke slam, though. He was way too tall for Cena.
Yeah,
At least he tried.
Well, I'll give him the props for trying. He did.
Kane is OG, so I can't be mad.
That's not the
Kane.
OG Kane. That's like four different generations of Kane.
No, I'm just saying he is OG, as in he is one of the guys that
Yes.
is still around from the good old days.
Yeah, and what do we all say about those guys?
They're washed up.
Where we chant retire.
No,
Yeah,
we
did
don't
the
say
big
that.
show.
We don't say that about Triple H.
Yeah, we do.
We all said about Triple H. What are you talking about? He's only there for squash matches.
Or putting people over.
Or taking spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
We took the spotlight from Sting. That bastard.
Well, at least he didn't end Sting's career. Oh.
Unlike
sorry.
Seth.
Well,
I got frustrated right there, guys. I'm sorry.
well, he did burn it down all right.
He did. What?
He almost made me do a spit take on camera.
I saw you drinking. I was like, I got to do this now.
Son of a bitch.
Well played, James. Just well played.
He's good. Good.
I dealt with this guy for a year. I know his puns are just on point.
Well, I mean, remember, I sat in on a few of those shows.
I mean, yeah, you did, but you weren't there all the time.
But I still heard all the puns. I know his puns. He's a punny man.
I'm very puntacular.
All he does is like he loves Rihanna's song "Pun to Replay."
New one for me. Watch out, it's raining puns. You better get an umbrella.
It's raining puns. Hallelujah.
Well, it's fitting for Easter, but to be honest, other than the fact of Cena did the whole get up, cutthroat.
What I didn't realize, he did the eye roll thing too.
Yeah, he did the eye roll. That's how horrible it was. He did it, and nobody paid attention.
Yeah, like all I saw was like a picture from like a Wrestle Talk's YouTube review of Raw, and I see the picture of John Cena doing the eye roll. I was like, where was that?
After the match.
What he should have done is get on one knee, act like he flipped his hair up, and then do that.
He doesn't have hair, so he doesn't have hair for that.
It's called acting.
Acting, man. He's an actor. Did I say that out loud? Cena, actor? Oh. Everybody go see his movie Cock Blockers in theaters.
No.
A, B, what's the other movie that's coming out?
I'm not seeing another movie until Infinity War.
You talking about Cena related?
I thought you were going to see Ready Player One. Yes.
That's the only movie. That's the only exception.
If it wasn't for the babysitter situation last night.
Yeah.
Like after Ready Player One, no more movies until Infinity War.
But let's be real. The Cena segment fell flat.
It's very much so. Like the way he yelled was more of just Cena yelling. It wasn't passionate. It was just Cena yelling.
It was
and he called the Undertaker a coward. He called him a coward again.
Nothing new here.
No, I mean, nothing new. Just generic Cena.
Move along.
But yeah, that was Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all that happened in 3 hours. That's kind of
it felt dull for a build up to WrestleMania.
To be honest, it's good for if it was the night before if it was the go home show, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't at all.
Not for a go home show. No.
Hey, for the quality that WWE has been coming for go home shows, that would have been a good go home show.
Yeah, remember the Royal Rumble Go Home Show, which was the 25th anniversary of Raw? Dull ass shit.
By the way, we got to start putting money. What's the likeliness of having another tug of war?
Ooh. I'll put $5 into the pot.
I'll
put 10. I'll put 10.
I'm gonna put 10, saying there's gonna be no tug of war.
I'll put 15, saying no tug of war.
No,
Jeff?
not the way they're building. I say no tug of war as well.
Then this is useless.
We need to find a taker.
Taylor.
God.
No, he's gonna be smart enough not to take it.
Yeah, he would.
I won't take that. I won't take that bet because it's the way they're building up. It's just they're doing everything they can to build Roman Reigns into this. Hey, support this guy.
Yeah.
He's getting beaten up. Brock Lesnar's destroying him. He's about to leave. So get mad. I mean, it's not gonna. It may work. It may not work. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. We have an interruption for the Mamma Mia Minute, bitches.
Calm down, jeez.
This week was entertaining, very entertaining on NXT. It started off. The show started off not with the normal intro and stuff. It started with a video package from. It looked like Heavy Machinery were doing an interview, but they saw Gargano in the parking lot. They went to go talk to Gargano. He was waiting for Tommaso. Tommaso was in his car trying to drive off, and Johnny practically tried to pull him out the car. And he got away. And then Tommaso that was like a previous clip, and Tommaso's walking up to the building, going to enter the building. He sees Regal saying, "What are you going to do about this whole thing? He doesn't even work here." So what he did Ciampa versus Gargano in an unsanctioned match for NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Last time we had an unsanctioned match, it was not that great. So why am I getting happy?
Which one are you thinking of?
Rollins, Triple H.
Oh, that was unsanctioned?
Yep, that was unsanctioned.
That was unsanctioned. That was WrestleMania, if I recall.
Yeah. Let's forget about that one. Let's think about Shawn and Triple H from like 2002 from SummerSlam.
Now that one was good.
Slayer.
But I'm sorry.
But the way they've been building this rivalry for so long, it feels right. We can't deny it.
Oh, you're so excited?
I am excited about this NXT takeover. I really am. They're going to do the normal 5-match card, but man, it's going to be a good card.
Did you see EC3?
Oh, let me get to it. And then we actually start the show with Regal in the ring announcing the creation of the North American Championship for NXT. And then, of course, the 1%er himself, EC3, comes down to the ring and says, "It's good to be here. It's good to hear all these chants for me. And it's so nice that you would give me this title on my first day here."
So heel.
But Regal was hesitant to say, "Yeah, I'm not giving you the title, dude." Pretty much, that's what he said. And he announced a 6-man ladder match for the NXT North American Championship at NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Let's admit that WWE is really good about making ladder matches.
They are
really good about making ladder matches, and they get all the right guys. You get small, high flying to big bruisers. You got to have that nice mix in there.
I just want another Toledo del Sol through a ladder.
You're probably never going to get that, unfortunately.
We've already had that.
I want another.
You want another one?
So what's next? 450 splash through one?
630 through one.
No, are you trying to kill these superstars?
Well, what do you expect? It's Ricochet.
True, I guess.
But throughout the show, Regal started naming off the people who would be in the match. He never said Ricochet during the show.
Oh no.
But he did say Killian Dane,
Okay.
Velveteen Dream.
To be honest, when it comes to Killian, it's probably just a big man filler.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, there's another big man in this match, though.
No, what I'm talking about is, hey, we got a big guy. He's not going to win, but he's always going to make everyone look good.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm really worried that they're going to turn Killian into a high-end jobber.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
Well, we have time to see what happens. You know, he's still young. But also we have Velveteen Dream, who I'm actually really excited to see in this match. Lars Sullivan.
Mr. Undefeated himself, I can't find a tag partner.
Still. Adam Cole, baby.
He's your favorite.
He's my favorite, man. Bullet Club, man. Too sweet. Woo.
Since we're no copyright on us.
No copyright, bitch. It's just the fact that this whole segment felt right. It just felt right.
Yeah.
I think that's illegal in your state.
The next match on the card was a semifinal for the Dusty Rhodes Classic, which featured the Authors of Pain versus the Street Profits.
Guys, AOP won.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick match. Like, I turned my head one time and I was like, "What happened?"
And who won?
Oh, AOP, absolutely.
AOP.
Did the Profits look good? That's the question.
Yes, they did. I'll give them credit. They did. You know, especially with Montez Ford egging Paul Ellering on the outside of the ring, trying to annoy Paul Ellering outside the ring.
Wow.
But you know, it was a quick match, and also the next match was a quick match. Lars Sullivan versus a jobber. I'm not even going to name his name.
Was he
okay? I'm going to name his name because it's funny. John Silver.
Can you get more basic than that?
That's
long. I immediately thought Long John Silver.
I'm done.
More basic. Max Power. Can we get more basic?
Max Power.
Can we?
Yes.
Any more basic than that? I don't think you can.
Also,
Joe
Schmo. Joe Schmo. This actually brought up something backstage when Regal announced that Lars was going to be in that match. Lars actually came up to Regal and was like, "I want Killian next week." So this might lead up to the debuting Ricochet.
Oh.
And then we get a segment where Dakota Kai was in the ring waiting for a match, but all of a sudden they cut to outside in the parking lot where Andrade Cien Almas is literally beating the living shit out of Aleister Black.
Well, that's one way to make
it led from the parking lot to the ring. And It was just a good way of Andrade putting his foot down saying, "I have a fighting chance in this whole thing."
Are we ready? Is he ready?
I think Andrade's still going to win this match.
That's surprising.
But I have my right to change my opinion because next week's the predictions. So, boom.
Next week is predictions.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be so many matches on this prediction thing. Have y'all realized that?
Well, eventually I've thought about it. We need to bring a second championship to this match.
A second championship?
NXT.
we only fight for that 5 times a year.
That's why I feel like having a secondary belt, but it's comes out very rarely, would be amazing.
So a belt strictly for NXT and then one for WWE.
We could always just go ahead and buy the NXT Championship.
He's got a
Or
point.
we can spend the money to actually get a custom belt and put NXT on the side.
That's true.
More than willing to spend the
You
money.
keep on alluding for the NXT, and I'm sitting here like, we can make an awesome custom belt.
That's true.
If we just put in the money.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
putting in nearly the same amount of money.
Yeah, I'll give y'all credit. I'll give you credit. But the last thing on the show was another semifinal for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which put Sanity the members of Sanity, Eric Young and Alexander Wolf, versus the unlikely team of Roderick Strong and the WWE United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne.
Who won this?
Oh, it was only Strong and Dunne.
I had Sanity winning this.
Yes, we all did. We all did.
Oh.
And then, good old Tyler Bate had to get hurt.
Oh, wow.
Threw a whole monkey wrench in the whole thing, didn't it?
Mm.
But it was actually it was a good match. It was okay. It just felt like Strong and Dunn didn't have that much chemistry. But at the same time, it was still very hard-hitting, very strong. And, yeah, so it's Dunn and Strong versus AOP next week on NXT to find out who faces the Undisputed Era at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And also who's the winner of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
So what's all the matches so far? We got a ladder match for.
We have a six-man ladder match. We have again Baszler versus Moon. We have Andrade versus Alistair. We have Gargano versus Ciampa, and the tag team title match. So 5 matches.
Yeah, that's all of them. So there's no extras, no unsuspected.
Nope, nobody else.
Fascinating.
For once, this card seems better than usual.
NXT cards are genuinely better than WWE cards.
Yeah, but this whole weekend, I've been looking at that WrestleMania card. I'm like, man, this card looks good. Every time I look at it, it's good.
Did we say that last year though?
It was still good. Jeff, you freaked out by watching the Hardys come down to the ring. I remember hearing it on my headset.
Yeah, because it was unexpected.
And actually, it's going to be even funnier because this is like the first time all 3 of us are going to be in the same room watching WrestleMania.
Oh, for 7 fucking hours.
Jeffrey, you'll be fine.
7 hours.
I need somebody else to order the pizza too.
I got you.
Because I'll be wearing a stupid beanie the whole time. Well, for Sunday, for Saturday, no.
Should we make it? Should we make him do it for Saturday?
No. That's not the punishment. It was for WrestleMania.
Okay. Look, I mean, James, can I please take a photo? Because
it's going on social media everywhere. I will even post it to our YouTube feed. Because I know how to do that.
You know how to do that now?
He's been
tips and tricks. You know.
He's been studying. He's been studying the ways.
What else am I supposed to do?
Good point.
I mean, if you just take time to go through the what's it called? Go to the creative studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they switched up something here.
What?
No, it's just a what's new. I'm just looking at it. That's all.
Oh, my nose is burning. But that is all from NXT this week. Next week is I can't believe I'm saying this. Next week is the go-home show for NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
And
go-home show for NXT TakeOver. What the hell am I talking about?
Hey.
Now, Jeffrey.
There's only a few things.
What happened at SmackDown, please?
Do you want to know everything that happened on SmackDown, or do you want to know just the main points?
James, what do you feel?
Main points.
Okay,
I watched the show.
It was
main
boring.
points, bottom line. Okay, now the mid-card US title has some energy going into it with the fact that Rusev is now involved in the US title picture.
Yeah, Rusev Day, WrestleMania. Woo! Can we get a tank? Can we get a tank? Can we get a tank?
No, you're probably gonna get Aiden English in an opera, opera.
Oh, no. Aiden English singing on a tank. Oh, yeah.
You're thinking that. I'm thinking Aiden English comes out in a robe
Yes.
and starts singing, and all of a sudden, a Phantom of the Opera half mask Rusev comes out.
On a tank. Yeah, on a tank.
What is it with you and the tank? This all happened after a tag team match between Orton Rude versus Jinder and Rusev.
Well, okay. Jinder and one of the Singh brothers.
Jinder, one of the Singh brothers, and Rusev, I believe. Rusev is hurt. I mean, no, the Singh brother got hurt.
Yeah, the Singh brother got hurt.
Well, I mean, he was in a sling, so
yeah, he's been hurt. And then Orton and Rude bickered because they can't get along, and Rusev got the pinfall.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. You fits my problem. No more triple threats. Fatal 4-way now, and Rusev has the most momentum out of all three of them.
Good point.
He's got. I mean, let's see. Let's face it. Rude. People not caring about him. Unfortunately, he needs to turn heel. Orton, generic 5 moves of doom, and then you got Jinder. Bleh. But then you have Rusev Day. He's so over with the crowd. He might actually get the belt. Oh, where I think it looks like James went to the Shadow Realm.
I think he had to go do something. So, Jeffrey, what kind of hat are we looking at? You know,
I mean, we're looking at a beanie. We can't get a hat on his head.
Yeah. Like when we go to Lids, it's going to be impossible to find in there. So, you know.
I mean, that is true. We could always try ordering online.
Yeah, but that's not going to get here fast enough.
True.
So I'm just saying, let's go to the hat store. We're going to find a beanie. Even if it's not a Super Bowl one, we're going to find one, related to the Eagles. Yep. Hell, if I have to bring out the Kelly Green, we'll bring out the Kelly Green. Old school logo. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
By the way, thank you for that. Thank you for that suggestion.
Oh, no problem. But at the same time, SmackDown, that title picture.
The US title.
That made me interested even more in this match.
Yeah. I mean, triple threat between Orton, Rude, and Jinder, kind of meh. It'll be interesting, but now the fact that Rusev, the crowd, who they're going for, Rusev.
Yeah, of course. I mean, okay, and the only reason I keep talking about the tank because WrestleMania 31 had the greatest Rusev entrance ever.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, even though we knew he was going to lose,
everything was amazing.
Yeah, that tank was pretty dope.
It was pretty dope, wasn't it, James?
Yeah, tank was great.
I'm just thinking, it'd be best for Rusev. Get that United States title and start another streak.
I'd be okay with it.
Ooh, Rusev Day.
I mean, let's say I keep like Orton. I mean, he's in the process of being a transitional champion, so his reign is not going to last that much longer.
That sounded weird.
Sorry, like he's a transitional champion. His title reign is not going to last much longer.
Yeah, that's true. But it just sounds weird when you say Orton, transitional champion.
He got the he transitioned.
That's like saying Cena in like the mid 2000s saying Cena, transitional champion.
No, that's now.
No, it doesn't feel right.
I mean, Orton, he got the belt that he wanted. It was nice. It's nice that now he has every single belt. He's a Grand Slam champion. We're not counting Universal title because that's just brand new.
It's still awesome to think that he's a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, he deserves it. Orton, Grand Slam champion. He deserved it, right?
See, I didn't catch the 2000s
when he was a heel. Oh man!
Well, I mean, okay, his first title was the Intercontinental Championship.
It was?
Yes. He earned that. I think he beat Edge.
He beat Edge?
Yeah, he beat Edge.
I know his first world title came at SummerSlam when he beat Chris Benoit.
That was literally the next year when he won that world title. Literally,
yeah, I remember that one. Okay.
He got the tag team titles with Edge.
Yeah,
funny
rated
enough.
rated RKO. Yes,
WWE Championship. I think he won from.
he won that from Cena.
Was it Cena or Triple H?
Could be either or. Hard to say.
One of the two. And the only thing that was left was the U.S. title.
Yeah,
Because he can't win a cruiserweight title.
too big.
Yeah.
But hey, James,
hardcore belt wasn't around.
James, if you go to the WWE Network, look at 2000-ish Orton, or like when he broke off from Evolution, that was a good Orton.
No, Orton in Evolution was a good Orton.
That was a good Orton.
Because that's where we first got a glimpse of Randy Orton, legend killer.
God, I love that gimmick.
So, do you want to know the longest reigning United States champion?
Is this just WWE or is everything? Looks like everything.
Let me double check my dates. So it shows up 1975.
Holy, yeah, that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the longest reigning?
Tony, you want to play this game?
Okay.
We're talking everybody.
Okay, if we're talking WCW 2, it could be Harley Race. Probably not Harley.
Harley is the first one though.
Yeah. Okay. Jeffrey, your turn. Your turn.
Shoot. No, what's I truly do not know on this one because
that was before your time too.
So before Jeffrey's time.
I was born in 92.
Oh no! My time, before my time.
It was. Let's put it this way: I was born, but y'all weren't.
Ric Flair.
Flair?
Let's see. Flair is on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 days at 253.
Oh Jesus!
But there's only one other person on this list that has more days than him. That has more than 2 reigns and has more days. Everyone else has a one-time reign of long time.
This is interesting.
Oh my God!
I can't think.
Don't tell me yet. Oh God. Is it what's his name? He was a blackjack. He was also a horseman. Freaking Bo's uncle.
Bo's uncle.
Yeah, Bo's uncle. All right, tell me, Jeff.
Just tell me.
Tell me, James.
He's the total package. Come on.
Oh, you kidding me? Really, Luger?
Yep. 3 reigns equaling 523 days.
Really?
But that wouldn't be the longest reigning in one time, if I recalled. You know who does have that?
Who?
Guerrero?
No, back in 1991.
91. Rick Rude.
Yes. I was thinking of some like hints, like I was gonna tell you, come on, you pig.
Yeah. You didn't have to tell me. I'm thinking 91. I'm like, yeah, Rude was in WCW then.
Yeah. Now number 3 is actually recent.
Very recent?
Cena?
No.
That's Rusev.
Rusev?
No, not that recent. Very long reign.
Ruthless Aggression era?
No. 351 days.
350.
Won it in Extreme Rules in St. Louis, Missouri.
Whoa.
Sheamus.
No. Don't put. I mean, come on.
Sorry.
I mean,
is he a current champion?
Current champion? No. But he does have his shield up, though.
Oh, it's freaking Dean.
Yep.
Dean Ambrose had it. Oh, yeah, he did have it for quite some time.
Because he didn't defend it for a while.
Yeah, that is true. Talk about a
Porter.
very irrelevant reign.
Montel Porter and Nikita Koloff. Then Barry Windham, Ric Flair.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Wyndham.
Then Steve Austin. Then Shelton Benjamin, Cesaro, Jimmy Snuka, Slaughter. Greg Valentine. For some reason, it shows 2 reigns, but it has an annotation of 3.
Oh, probably one was like maybe like less than a day or something.
The Miz with 224 days. Benoit with 5 reigns.
Yeah, he won a lot in WCW. And WWE.
Why did it show Lex Luger again here?
Huh?
With 4 reigns. 1990.
Oh, yeah, that's early.
Doesn't say why, but apparently he must have a lot of reigns then. Oh, the reign is which number of which reign was it? So if we do that, Flair has 5. So okay, longest one-time reign. That's what we're measuring. Then Benoit with 5, Wahoo McDaniel 5, Cena with 5, Hart with 5, Luger twice in a row apparently.
Jesus.
But his 5th one was only a 1-day reign.
Nice.
Actually, quick look, shortest reign, Steve Austin. His 2nd reign was held less than a day.
Wow.
Luger, Goldberg was only a day.
Yeah, it was.
Benoit, Terry Funk, Raven, Kalisto. Then 2-day reigns, Kevin Owens, Cena, Jericho.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Then it goes to 6 with Paul Jones and Edge. Then 7 with Bret Hart and Wahoo McDaniel. 9 for Ziggler, which also involving Bobby Roode. So recent.
Yep.
Blackjack Mulligan with 11. And it continues on from there. So longest 1-day reign was Lex Luger. One-time reign was Lex Luger. 3rd reign.
It's impressive, actually.
Nice.
Then the person who vacated who has the most championship reigns is vacanted. 2, 3, 4. 8,
Freaking
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
21, I think.
21 with 1 unification.
How the hell did I know that?
I don't know, but who's freaking honking outside is the question. Truck. But yeah, you are correct on that aspect. All right.
I don't know how I knew that. Don't know.
I don't know either.
Alrighty, what else happened on SmackDown? Becky Lynch, Ruby Riott, yay! I mean, Battle Royals. Daniel Bryan announcement.
Announced the tag match.
Yeah, he announced a tag match with him and Shane. That might change with Shane not feeling so hot.
You could always make it into a triple threat.
He could, but if KO and Sammy win, they're rehired. If they lose, they stay fired. But we get Daniel Bryan back in the ring.
James is over here like.
I'm looking at something else.
Daniel Bryan goes back to the ring. The last time he was in New Orleans, he made magic happen.
I love magic.
I'm surprised we haven't made a bigger deal about this, by the way.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, the fans have made a big deal.
Oh, what?
This is our 100th video.
Wait, what?
Nani?
Exactly.
Interesting.
What?
That's very interesting.
You know what this means?
What?
This is glorious.
Glorious.
Now, if only we can get and stop being Blockball worldwide. Honor Elimination Chamber pay-per-view live reaction.
Well,
oh my god.
Is it just the Elimination Chamber one that's blocked? Not like
no, I think we edited. Someone edited to make it where it's not blocked.
I tried that and they blocked that one.
Dang.
I'll try it again. Don't worry.
Don't ever give up hope.
Don't you ever talk to me or my son ever again.
Oh, that's going to be interesting for Mania, though. Because if we're going to be on for like, oh God, we're going to be on for like 7 hours, dude.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
We're gonna have to edit that one.
No, yeah, I know, but like now I'm thinking about it, we're going to have to do something to keep us awake, like have that Singapore cane ready.
Oh, by the way, my son will not be at WrestleMania.
Oh,
Oh.
It's not his weekend.
okay.
Oh.
I actually asked for these days off.
But let's be real. This is going to be a fun weekend. Jeffrey, what else happened on SmackDown?
Well,
Stop playing Madden. Pause Madden.
Not. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, New Day Bludgeon Brothers. That actually happened.
Yeah.
But the Usos, well, the Bludgeon Brothers won via disqualification, and it's all setting up for that triple threat tag team match,
which could be a TLC match.
And Tyler, oh wow, that was actually a match. Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler.
Yep.
Then the main event: Shinsuke Nakamura versus Shelton Benjamin with AJ Styles and Nakamura.
Okay, to me that's interesting.
That was the main
think
event.
about this. Yeah, y'all have watched some New Japan recently, right? Or no?
Somewhat.
You know, Minoru Suzuki has his group Suzuki Gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of like evil badass dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton Benjamin was in that group at one point in time.
Interesting.
And that other guy across the ring happens to be one of the founding members of Chaos, the group that Okada is pretty much running right now.
But they
have history.
But before the match, Shinsuke Nakamura asked AJ, "Back me up, Ed. Be in my corner. Watch my back." He's like, "Okay, sure." So Chad Gable tried to interfere. AJ Styles wasn't having it. Nakamura hit one with took the win via pinfall. But after the match, he's saying, "You know what? You see that? That's what I'm going to do to you."
Nature fast.
He teased it. Like
he also, he went for the Kinshasa and stopped right in the middle of it.
Yeah, right in the middle. He's like, "Nah."
And he starts patting him on the head like a child.
So should we bring out the old CM Punk T-shirt, knees to face?
We could.
Makes sense.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. But I like this because it's just Nakamura playing mind games. I'm just like, ooh, are you gonna do it? Is he gonna Kinshasa right at the last second? Nah, you little child, you don't get this right now. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually.
That's what I do to you at WrestleMania.
You know what I feel WWE needs? This is a little off topic, a little off.
What?
They need more factions.
Don't we have enough factions already?
I mean bigger factions, not just like 3 people, 4 people. I'm talking like the way New Japan does it. Like everybody still has their individual stories, but they're all part of one big group.
That would be interesting.
Like Bullet Club, Chaos, Suzuki Gun. What's the last one? Y'all get my point.
So that's what pretty much happened on SmackDown in the short summary. We got a tag team match. Daniel Bryan coming back to the ring. More build up toward WrestleMania. Hopefully a better go home show. And we had SmackDown building up their matches on their end with the Fatal 4-Way now.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Right. What else?
It was kind of a little something coming up tomorrow. Well, more like a real early in the morning, but it's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's New Japan's Sapporo Genesis. It's one of their bigger shows of the year. And we have a match between Kazuchika Okada and Zack Sabre Jr. for the IWGP Heavyweight title.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Zack, it looked like they just recently had the New Japan Cup, and it looked like he had the hardest road to get there, but he ends up tapping everybody out.
Huh.
Literally everybody. Naito tapped out.
Wow.
Tanahashi tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Hand to mat.
Literally.
Yep.
Had to.
Ah.
Now he's going to try to tap out Okada.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Also on that card, Marty Scurll versus freaking Will Ospreay for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Exactly. We have a triple threat tag between members of LIJ, members of Suzuki Gun, and it looked like Sho and Yo from Chaos.
Ooh.
The Roppongi 3K.
Interesting.
We have a never open weight title match between Juice Robinson and Hiroki Goto. That's going to be very physical. We're talking Juice, the guy who was CJ Parker in NXT.
CJ Parker.
And then I think the last one is... Oh, I know the Bucks are going to be on the show. That's for sure. The Bucks are going against... who was that? Chase... two other members of the Bullet Club.
Yay.
Bullet Club is not fine.
Bullet Club is great.
Bullet Club is not fine.
Mm.
But it should be an interesting show. So, you know.
All right. Gentlemen, anything else? Because I've exhausted everything.
I got nothing. Predictions next week. Cannot wait to predict a 7-hour show.
It's time for everyone go home.
And we need to measure your head, sir.
Exactly, what size hat.
Well, that's why we're getting a beanie. I'm going to make sure that thing fits on your head.
God.
You have to cut a slit in the back so it kind of opens up.
Jesus Christ.
That's
God, is your head that big?
Let's put it this way. I'm going to get a haircut. Make sure it fits. It fits. It's just it won't fit comfortably, and it'll mess up my hair, and it'll be too tight. And I'm like, nah, I'm not that life.
Yeah,
ain't about that life.
All right, so this is the Stadium Junkies Media, the leading brand live. We're very energetic because, geez, it's morning time. We're not used to being up this morning.
No,
it's Saturday, and it's a day where everybody's off, everybody's chilling. So
I rarely get
getting ready for their Easter.
Oh, I'm not doing anything.
I'm probably gonna go to the zoo.
I'm probably gonna just work at 5, but before that, do what I feel like doing.
Do you work today, by the way?
Day off.
Okay. Maybe.
Okay.
Giving a heads up. Anyways, everyone, outros.
This is the future champion, the longest champion in Stadium Junkies Media history, Jeffrey Lourdes. Gonna get my title back. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. If you don't like this video, you can kiss my black butt.
All right. This is your first ever Stadium Junkies Media champ and your future champ. Get it
and
right.
First failed cash-in.
We're not.
First failed cash-in.
Like this video, comment down below how Jeffrey is going to get his ass handed to him in any game we play against each other.
Oh yeah,
By your future champ, the beautiful Tony Lopez.
Oh yeah, like I can beat you in Tekken. I can beat you in any fighting game. I can
Who
beat
said
you
anything about a fighting games? I could beat you at Tekken. Don't get me started.
But in order to be the champ, they got to beat the champ.
Out of here.
Whoever wins has to face me in any game they want. In our current
Dragon Ball Fighter is easy.
Okay. See, I'd rather be in a disadvantage because I technically lost the predictions. So I would rather have it where they can choose whatever the game they want.
Oh,
Yeah, an advantage, and then see if they can beat me. If I can beat them in the game that they chose, boy, that's like a fake cash into the same time. I will stay your champion.
Oh, real question, real quick. When are we doing this?
Probably Saturday.
Probably.
Saturday, like afternoon, probably.
Probably.
Morning. What are you talking about?
Morning. Holy crap.
They open at 10. Kids start getting in there, and it gets busy at 3. We're going to get there early.
That means Jeffrey has to wake up.
We're going to be in Arlington probably around 9:45.
Arlington's not that much of a drive for me.
I know.
All I got to do is get picked up.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna be in the spot y'all know where I'm gonna be at. So.
Okay.
So if you want to beat the champion,
all you have to do is beat him at a game that he's not good at.
And you got to tune in.
Stadium Junkies Media. This is Stadium Junkies Media, the leading brand, signing out.